Yo guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the iconic drumming behind 6 O'Clock by Dream Theater. A Dream Theater song breakdown. Mike Portnoy breaking down the drums. So that's awesome. I've been looking forward to checking out this video. So that's cool. Something to mention, this album 6 O'Clock is from Awake. It has such a unique feel and style. You just instantly recognize it from this album. So that's awesome. Let's check out this video. Hell yeah.
Hey, what's up? It's Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater.
Yo.
And you know what time it is. It's
6
6 o'clock.
This beat is so good. The Wake album featuring 6 O'Clock reached number 32 on the US Billboard 200, the band's highest ranking since
So
2007.
6 o'clock opened up our third album, Awake. It was our first time actually making an album with any kind of notoriety or success behind us. After the aforementioned snare sample issues I had with Images and Words.
On this album he used like a trigger or something. You really hear it, like it stands out so much, but it kind of has a unique sound that sounds really cool as well. It sounds like so punchy and it has so much force in it, but it definitely stands out. You can't really do so much ghost notes and stuff with it, which kind of sucks, but it still sounded really cool to me at least. So yeah, I definitely dig it, but it's better the snare sounds on the future albums. So
I came right out of the gates with a
probably overall
real organic snare sound. So the opening to 6 o'clock kind of kicks that right into gear.
This drum feel is so awesome.
So the intro to 6 o'clock is one of probably my most famous drum parts. And here's the crazy thing about this drum intro and the drum pattern. I got to give Kevin Moore the credit because
this riff is so disorienting. It's so awesome.
6 o'clock was a song that Kevin Moore brought in. He demoed it on his own, but it was in a very, very primitive form. And he had a drum machine. So it was just a drum loop going doom, doom, gap, doom, gap, gap. Doom, doom, gap, doom, gap, gap. But of course, I sprinkled it with all kinds of hi-hat and splash embellishments and doing different things with the splashes and the chinas. So I'll take credit for all that stuff. But the reality is it was based off of a drum loop that Kev had.
Okay. Interesting. Really interesting to hear that. Yeah, dude.
One of the more notable things in the song is the use of voices and samples, and that's something that myself and Kevin Moore were both really into.
They also used voices and samples in Space Dive West, the track that closes the Awake album.
Being a film fanatic as I am, it was a fun creative outlet to have that kind of element in the songs, and 6 o'clock was the first time that it was really in the forefront.
Slaving away there night and day, 6 o'clock on a Christmas morning. And
6 o'clock on a Christmas morning. 6 o'clock on a Christmas morning. So iconic, but that's an ad. So yeah, it's really interesting to hear that actually the drum part came from a drum sample, and Kevin Moore just brought it into the band, and then Portnoy expanded on it from there. Of course, it sounds so much better with a real drummer, and all the cool additions and feels Mike Portnoy added to that drum beat is iconic. So yeah.
Christmas morning.
6 o'clock on a Christmas morning.
6 o'clock on a Christmas morning. 6 o'clock on a Christmas morning.
One of the more challenging parts in
it sounds like it has this sci-fi kind of soundscape. It's so awesome.
This song is the 6 o'clock on a Christmas morning part where I'm going so it's obviously taking that drum machine loop pattern, but doing a very, very fast double bass pattern and using the stacks as well. Even with Dream Theater, with these kind of prog songs, I always infused some of the fast double bass stuff, some of the more metal approach to the drumming.
Hell yeah, that's what I love about Mike Portnoy's drumming. Like, he has the chops, and ferocity of like a Neil Peart, who is so technically advanced and amazing, and then he adds the metal genre, metal drumming kind of trademarks, like the awesome fast double bass drum that really just makes the song a whole nother beast.
And hearing that kind of stacks, fast double bass pattern wasn't the sort of thing you heard in prog music back in the
Right.
early 90s. So that's one of the more challenging parts of the drums in this song.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So I haven't played this song in quite some time, actually, having not been in Dream Theater for the last 13 years, and then I don't think we had played 6 o'clock for many, many years
Right.
before I left the band. So it's been, I don't
Really?
know, maybe close to 20 years or so since I've played this song. So, of course, all of my drum parts are not going to be identical to the studio version, but
But that's what's so awesome, like doing something new and exciting. Like it's so crazy that he does that every time, and it's not going to make it like perfect as the album kind of, but it's perfect in its own sense. It's like, but it's so in as such an exciting way. Like you just do what the music makes you do, kind of go with the flow.
I could have said the same exact thing if I was recording this 20 years ago, because I've always been the type to literally just wing it. So, here's a good example. I'm going to play through this song,
Right.
and what you hear is what I'm playing right now. And each time it's like it's like a different song and a different experience and a different like musical expression, and that's how I like to play. That's how I like to create. That's how I like to play live, and it's just my style and the way I roll.
Right. That's a part of what makes him such an insanely awesome drummer, though. Yeah, dude. Now this riff is what I was talking about. So disorienting, so awesome. And then it's kind of more, you kind of know where you're at here, even though, but it's like in the future almost. Definitely has a sci-fi vibe. I love it. That stack sounds so good. Stands so much out. Hell yeah. So groovy.
I know all about the honor of God, Mary Jane. 6 o'clock and the siren kicks in from a dream. Try to sneak it out, but it just won't stop. Can't find the strength, but he's got runs. And would you chop before he sleeps?
Nice.
I may never get over, but never's better than now.
Giving it some air here. Really nice. Such a unique sound, right?
He's in that parking lot and he's just sitting in his car. It's 9 o'clock, but he can't get out. Lots of cigarette and he turns the music down. We just can't seem to shake that sound. Once I thought I'd get over,
I really love
but
this.
it's too late for
Giving
me
it some
now.
space in the audio, right? In the soundscape. It makes it so much more dynamic.
And memory flies out the window. Nobody knows what they were till they finally let it all go.
Hell yeah, that stack sounds so good, dude. Really stands out. Bam. China too. Going crazy on the cymbals. And Kevin Moore's synth solo. Kevin Moore was so good for the band, dude. Such a melodic player. hair, giving it some craziness there, with the accents a little prior to where you would think they come. Hell yeah. And then a really nice chill section, really adding to the dynamics. Sometimes I feel like Portnoy holds the sticks kind of weird, like so far behind, like on the tip. But he obviously knows what he's doing. Yeah, dude, with the double bass. Okay, cool with the bell on the right. Really sick. It's kind of interesting to hear his interpretation of these old songs. I really love that, those accents on the hi-hat. Oh my god. Nice! I love that. Nice with the double bass here. Makes it sound really cool. This sounds so cool. Different from the album. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Just going crazy here for the end. What a climax, dude. So good. So good, dude.
Well, that was 6 o'clock, so I guess it's
Hell
now,
yeah.
what, 6:05? It always bothered me
Yeah.
that we didn't make this song exactly 6 minutes. That was a missed opportunity, but there you go, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, dude. So awesome. Such a good song and such an awesome drum performance by Mike. What did you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe as well. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya. Bye.